What's up, guys, and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. You better believe that Keone Pearson is working every day to bring his best package on Texas Pro stage, and once again, Keone confirmed that he will retire in 5 years, and he will go down in history books as Mr. Olympia of 212 division. What is different about Keone this year? I believe he is in a great place mentally. There are people around him, guys like Breon Ansley, his training partner Martin, pushing him to be better every day. We can't judge him based on one bad showing at the Olympia last year. In fact, no athlete should be. And I think Keone can turn around and do great things this year. And there is no doubt that he is the most genetically gifted bodybuilder in the 212 right now. Here is the question. Is he more gifted than Derek Lunsford? Well, we don't even know whether Derek is staying in the 212 anymore. After Urs Ramon's podcast, it is quite clear that they are definitely considering switching to open bodybuilding this year. You can check the full podcast on Urs Ramon's channel.
Now more than ever, it is becoming very difficult for him to make weight. It really, really is.
There is no possibility that Derek makes 212 weight without losing muscle. And what if he loses so much muscle that he shows up on stage flatter than last year? So, there is definitely a risk involved staying in the 212 because we don't know how deflated Derek will be looking on stage after making that weight. 7 months to go till the Olympia this year. And we would love to see Derek on open bodybuilding stage this year.
Weight is really what was going to be happening there, was going to be like a problem. This is going to be a problem. This is 100% a problem now.
Well, that's the question.
If that happens, the door becomes wide open for guys like Shaun, Labrada, and Kamal. And also Keone Pearson, because he has all the tools to be Mr. Olympia. Keone is balanced. He just needs a little more hamstrings. And most importantly, the conditioning of Shaun and Kamal. Hunter Labrada should be appreciated for the way he carries himself year-round. He's getting the work in, building a better back, and he looks in a great condition considering he is pushing over 290 pounds. He's getting bigger everywhere except his waist, which is the key for Hunter. And for that same reason, he can push it a little bit further in terms of weight. I think he will be right up there in the first call out at the Olympia this year again. Another guy who is vocal about retiring early and getting a standout before that is the biggest goal. Here is a little fuller look of HorseMd's current physique, 17 pounds over his classic physique weight limit. He has been eating carbs to see how his body responds. Yes, he is twisting here to make his waist look small. The camera angle is also a factor, but he does look extremely impressive. Even if Marcelo's stretching technique works and he is able to increase the weight limit to 109 kgs instead of 104, he still wants 104 for his classic physique debut to get as shredded as possible. You have to give credit to this guy for successfully marketing himself. Even before stepping on pro stage, he is already becoming a star. For the record, Marcelo will be stepping on stage in a little more than 5 weeks. Urs did hint that he might do another show before stepping on big stage this year. But now he has made up his mind to fully focus on the Olympia. We all know he was hoping for a higher place than third at this year's Arnold Classic. But he did win 2 pro shows after that. Without a proper off-season, both Urs and Ramon were able to make some great improvements between Olympia and the Arnold. And for this reason, we can expect great things from these 2 young athletes in December. Breon Ansley, the former 2 times Mr. Olympia, has the most at stake as he says goodbye to this division in December. He's 12 weeks out of his next show, Tampa Pro. I don't understand how different would this prep be if he has to make the same weight and lose all his fullness in the process. I hope he does well at the Olympia this year and gets a good farewell by the fellow competitors. Do you guys believe that Breon can retain the top 3 placing at the Olympia this year? It is funny that Carlos Thomas Jr. already had great legs. They were already big when he won the overall title in December and won his pro card. But this guy decided to take them to a whole new level. Look at that freaking hamstring as he goes through the most productive off-season of his career so far. Back thickness has also started to improve, which was his biggest weakness. Look out for this guy's pro debut. It will be super exciting, and I think he will go all the way. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.